Initializing runway. Final lap commencing. Thrusters engaged.
Gah. Hey guys, it's this game again. If it'll load. Okay, there we go. Hey guys, it's this game again, GregTech New Horizons. So, I did a bit of, things. I'd say, off-camera mining. Yeah, I basically just... After that one stream, I decided to, practically, start, gathering resources. So I don't have to do that on stream, and, yeah, that's how that turned out. Anyways, I also tried to extend this out more. Maybe not do that, but, extend out this more so I now have a better smeltery system. And that's generally what I did. Now, back to the main goal. So, I did a lot of mining. Now, the only issue about the mining is that I'm currently, out of food. And by out of food, I mean I am very out of food. I don't think I have anything that I can for, I don't think I have anything that I can actually use to get food. That's how That's how very unfortunate I'm in this position. So, yeah. That'll be interesting. So I'm gonna need food. And the only farm I have is this farm, and this is already not giving me much. Because I have wheat. And there's potatoes. Wheat's not exactly gonna be useful right now, because I can't exactly turn that straight to bread. I'm gonna have to do the actual process. So I think it's actually time to get into making our own food. What's also another thing I need to get into is actually processing the food. Actually opening up these Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. And also progressing with the Steam Age. I'm kind of very in the food situation right now, so I need to focus on that. Uh, actually, I know what I can do. I don't think that can make that. Yeah, I need a bowl, planks, and a knife. And also, I need to move my storage from over there to here, which will be pretty important. Let's saw. I need a knife. I thought there was something about apple. Or was it? It's way too many recipes. Hmm. There you go. So it doesn't need a bowl. But yeah, we're gonna need to make a lot of different foods at this point. Just the one thing about all you can eat is practically is there's only a certain amount of foods that you can eat and there's not really much you can do. So you have to make varieties of that. But anyways, it's time. Um, hold on a moment. I need to shut up Steam for a moment. If I can get it. Hey, not cool, man. Okay. Uh, now. I'm like half tempted just to start going towards, because generally in the end, I'm gonna need to. Why? Why, Josh? Why do you want to get mod? Yeah, it's GregTech. You have it, man. There you go. I'm Gregging it right now. Uh, right, now I remember. Where is my fire brick recipe? So, funny fire brick recipe. We need gypsum. Well, I have stone dust. I need the stone dust. There's gypsum. I basically had to I spent like a whole day like mining and processing ores, so I should have a decent amount of things. I hope I have a decent amount of things, because I know there's gonna be a certain point where I'm not gonna have enough. So I would like to actually get that. I want to get all this. I want to get to the crafting and not spend 5,000 years trying to actually make materials. What do you mean? GregTech is not that bad. I actually get the multi-block goals for the recipe. Okay, so I need a bit more clay. I mean, there's farming and fishing. Well, not really fishing, but there's farming mods in GregTech New Horizons. Just a bit of farming. Alright, I'm gonna need another mortar. And iron, okay. It's the only issue about, dealing with, crushing is that it technically takes an entire iron mortar just to make that, and I actually have it, so I don't need to use up this other mortar. So yeah, unfired clay bricks, which I do need the wooden farm for. And bam. Or not. Ah, shit. Hold on a moment. I need another chest for actually putting up this stuff. Hold on. I have way too... I need, what is it, 432. 432, which makes 8, so let's see, 8 times, mathing, 54. That's gonna be a bit. Alright, okay. So, let's see. We're gonna need a bit of materials. Actually, I just realized I don't need 432 unfired clay bricks. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I already made the bricks. I need to turn this into brick dust, though. That's what I need all of the materials for. Let's remember, not a damassery. So I'm going to need mortars because I do not have a... Wait, I don't have a pulverizer? No, I have a steam compressor. I have an alloy smelter and a compressor. I should probably focus on actually, what is it? Hold on. My, juice of instant dementia is getting to me. What I should most likely do is actually, get a macerator and focus on that, but it is what it is at this point. I have enough resources to practically make all this. I just don't want to... I don't want to lose at all this stuff, but it is what it is. I do need more stone. Because the only issue about that is... this takes a lot of stone and a lot of iron. And I don't like it. I don't like it. It's annoying. It's not fun. Anyways. Ta-da. I just need to make the rest of this. There we go. I think that's, yeah, 108. So now you need compressed fire clay, which is clay and brick dust. So this, one of the clay, bam, this, another piece of the clay. Okay. Now, here's the fun part. I'm gonna need to start this system up. Because I'm going to run out of steam very quickly if I don't have this running. And I don't think this is over there. I need to go over here where all my stuff is at. I don't want to run because I am like very out of hunger. As you can see, I have a bit of coal. I also have a bit of things processing here. I'm not even done processing. That's like how much like I spent like around a day trying to process this stuff and I'm still not even done. I still have all the stuff in that, what is it, in that, chest. Though the one thing is that I do have automated water, so I don't need to worry about that, because that would be an issue. But this will take a while, and I'm going to put all the fire clay in there. I don't need this unrefined fire clay. So, here's the plan. I am going to try and focus getting a bricked blast furnace because I need a lot, and I mean a lot, of steel. And I am currently in a position where I have no steel. Okay. Got some water, and it is very unfortunate because right now LV, especially more of like later Steam Age, is steel. And if I really want mass amounts of that, then I need steel. And lots of it. So, yeah, we get this done. We need to turn that into all fire clay. We need gypsum dust. And then we need fire bricks. So, gypsum dust, it's gonna say like I need gypsum dust and then jump towards fire bricks because what I need is bucket of concrete. Concrete requires water buckets, stone, clay, calcite, quartz sand. A lot of materials, which is gonna be pretty annoying to make, I'd say. One of the things I recommend is to make a forestry work table. The only issue about the forestry work table is that I don't have any no, not enchanting tables, I mean, uh, bookshelves. Because a forestry, clicking on the right thing, forestry work table requires a bookshelf, crafting table, chest, as well as all this. I have everything else except the bookshelf, which requires wood planks and books. Books require sticky glue buckets, leather, paper, string, the whole 9 yards, which I don't really have sticky glue, because that requires, food extracting glue from slime balls. And I don't exactly have all the luxury of that. So, yeah. I think another thing I probably should also focus on is just trying to get towards crops. Because I do have a lot of crops. I just need to actually start growing them and going through all of the gardens and whatever there is. I also was unable to get level to 5, mining level to 5, so I am kind of jet out of luck for that. That is very unfun. And I found a very interesting dungeon, which I may do. Uh, I found a interesting structure, which I think I know what it is. Let me just put some of this stuff in here because I think I'm gonna go to it now, because why not? It'll be funny. So, do y'all know Minesweeper? I don't know, like that old game back when, Vista was around, Windows Vista, a little popular, game called Minesweeper. Would it be insane if, would it be crazy to say that this is in GregTech New Horizons? I don't know. It would be the craziest thing ever. Just walk towards here. It would just be so crazy if, like, Minesweeper was, like, over here. And, hold on. Somewhere here. Yeah, guess what? Welcome to Minesweeper, everyone. Hey guys, welcome to Minesweeper. Now, I don't really exactly know the controls, so this is gonna be interesting. I think right click is flag or question mark. So yeah. First of all, this is, that, this. Ah, shit. That is not good. Hey guys, that's not too good. Yeah, I've not played Minesweeper in a decent moment, so this will be interesting. Alright. So I want to do a bit of Minesweeper, because, I just needed something to kill time. Perchance, there may be a slight amount of Minesweeper. This is something. This makes me think that that's bomb. That's safe. That's a bomb. That's safe. Those two. This. Yeah, I planned a bit of Minesweeper. It's just normal. Normal, GregTech New Horizons activity. Um, so that's safe. Let's see, so that's a bomb. Uh, there cannot be a bomb right here, but there is one right there. If that is these two, then these three are safe. These two are marked. Actually, I'll hold off on that one. Uh, yeah, welcome to Minesweeper. Okay, so we have very unfortunate. So first of all, it's not this one up here. Um, just trying to figure this out. Let's move over here, because why not? Because that's there, that's safe. I have not played Minesweeper in a good moment, so this will be interesting. So let's see. So that's bomb. That means that's safe. That's safe. Over here, that's safe. That's a bomb. That means this is safe. This and this is safe. Uh, Theoretically, it may be that one right there. No, that's safe. It's a bomb. There is a bomb in one of these two. Twitch decided to, die. That's beautiful. Hello? Why did Twitch die? I don't know why that happened. Seems fine now. Back to what I was trying to do. Let's see. I hope I'm not having the same issues I had before. Let's see. So, that's there. So, it can't be these two. It's not that one. I'm guessing it's most likely this one. That's safe. Hmm. It has to be this one then. Yeah. Okay, so now there is a bomb not there. Because this is fills up the three. Now there's one right there, there's one right there. Uh, three's right there. That's showing one, then those are there. Um, so this is a three, that's safe. These two are safe. Can't be. This is fine. That's the bad one. I'm actually doing pretty well right now. Um, let's go over to here again. So that's a bomb. This fills out this and this. If that's a bomb, then there's those. That's safe right there. Okay, that's a bomb. It's one of these two, and I think that'll be done. So let's see. This. Right? That's three. This is three. That's one, one, three, three. Am I missing one? That's one. That's three. This is one. That's one. That's two. One. Oh, right here. That's three, then this is safe. Yeah. Oh, beauteous. Well, that's obviously the bad two. That's one, that's safe. Um, hold on a moment. That's safe, that's bad. I mean, I'm actually not doing too bad, except that first attempt. There. There. That's safe. Those two, then that's safe. That's a one, so that's safe. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's safe. That's safe. Means this, and this. Alright. So the thing is, once I beat these, games, then I should be able to get some pretty good loot. Let's look around here. So, first of all, that's a bomb. That's a bomb, then this is safe. That's a 3-3. That's safe. That's safe. These two are safe. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. Yeah, man? Yeah, Lyrical? What's wrong? What's the issue? So that's a bomb. That means this is safe. That's a 3, so wait, that's 3, so that's safe. That's a 1, so bam, 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 bam. There's another 3. Jesus Christ, there's all threes. So there has to be a bomb. One of two of these two are bombs. That's a bomb. That's safe. Another 3. How fun. Um, first of all, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. And, these two are gamble, which I prefer to not to do. That's safe. That's safe. This is a bomb, which then clears out that, which then clears out this, and that. I can hear the pigs on the surface. I don't know why my stream is being very unstable right now. Alright. So. Oh, there we go. That's a bomb. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's a bomb. So then, hold on. So this does these three. This does these three. So this should be fine. Yes. That this should be fine. Alright. Let's see. So there is most likely here. Because if I do there, that's a 4. But that means these. Oh, damn it. Fuck. But I have. I can't see that right there. Um. kit. Oh, that's the amount of bombs. It's like covered by like everything. That is very unfortunate. Anyways, excluding that mess up. Okay, so that's safe. That's a bomb. That fills out these two. That should be fine. There's one right here, one right there. No. It has to be that one, so that one's safe. This one. This one there. This is safe. That's a bomb. Then these two are filled out. That's a 5. Not too good. That means wait. This means these 3. Then that's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's a bomb and that's safe. That's a very unfortunate location for the bombs. I think I need to do another one, which is gonna go extend like that, and I think that'll beat the mini game. Anyways, like this is like a while, so I think over at wherever my base is at, I'll be done with the materials. So that's bomb. That fills out those two. This fills out this. That's safe. Let's see. That's a bomb. Then that fills out that. That's a 3. That's safe. That's also safe. That's safe. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So that fills out that requirement. Then there's 2 there. 3. It's could be one of these 3. Let's move up here, because there we go. That's a bomb. That's safe. That's a 3. Those are 2s, which marks that on out. Now I need a 2. This is a 3, so 1, 2. If I do right here, then that marks that one to be safe. Make sure, because that's 3. That clears out that, but there's those 2. If I do that, those are 2. This is a 1. So it's gotta be this. Yes. And since this is a 3, that means that's safe. This is a 2 right here, so that's safe. 1 right there means that's safe. Okay, just this quarter left. Hey, Rusty. I am playing Minesweeper on GregTech New Horizons. This is safe and that's safe. I just got this small quadrant left, and I should theoretically be able to get to the next level. That's dangerous. Those are 3, 2. Okay, so that's 3. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Hmm. Okay, so that's a 3. This is also 3, which means one of these 2. There's gotta be at least 1 bomb in these 2. If that's a 1, well, let's see. So, 2's in this area. 2 has to be in one of these 2. 1's right here. And also contributes to the 3, so it has to be that one. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Well, I still won things from there. Your treasure and purple drink. I could have gotten more. That's a sad news. Well, yeah, so yeah, GregTech Horizons has those types of games. The only issue is that, I gotta get better at that. I hope it's not night. Yeah, I was looking for, ores, and then I basically just came across that, and, well, that didn't end out too well for me. Though you can get some really good stuff from the loot pools. Like, you can get some good bee stuff, you can get some, other things. So I want to be on the lookout for that, and hope for the best I can find more Minesweeper or loot games. The only issue is I gotta actually do them well and not fuck up. So yeah. Probably something I'll be looking at in the future. Anyways, I am out of food again, so that's unfortunate. Though, we should be able to actually get the things that we need. I think all the things should be processed at this point. So, I'm glad that Minesweeper does not obliterate me if I do mess up. I was worried that it may just kill me, so at least not. Oh yeah, and I should probably pull these out. Unless you're still going. You are still going. Oh my god. Put you and you in. But I don't need those extra stacks of coal. I did not realize I'm still not even done with this. Still hasn't gone through all of it. This is how slow the actual fire clay is, though. This is why getting steel and upgrading them is such an essential thing to do. Or making the multi-block systems. Which is somewhere. I don't think I have it shown yet because of, oh, is it? Because I don't have steel yet. Or the Steam thing. Oh wait, no, it's over here. Yeah. I need to actually do Steam stuff. And well, I guess next thing is actually just to focus on, while doing the fire clays, to actually get the Steam stuff working. Like, I'm gonna grab, I don't know, I'll just put a stack in there. Oh no. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. I need 45. So then once this is done, this should be all compressed. That's gonna be there. I basically make an anvil, which then allows me to basically make a hammer. Other things I do need is a macerator, which is 2 pistons, 4 small bronze fluid pipes. I did spend the time also just to use up my coins to get those pistons, so very useful. Now, I am not sure if I do not have enough. Awesome. Great. I thought I had at least one more, but I guess not, so that's unfortunate. I mean, I'm gonna need to actually make more anyways, so yeah. There's wrench. I do need bronze. And I think it's in here. No. It's in one of these chests. Oh, right there. I'm gonna need the hammer. I'm actually going to put this purple drink in here, because... Oh! Maybe the purple drink is not so good. Anyways, you. Okay. So, one thing I also got reminded of is that, there is a auto crafting system with JEI. If you have all the materials in your inventory, you can craft down entire lines of materials. Now, the only issue about that is that there is a block that allows you to gather like all the stuff that's in nearby chests, so I don't need to worry about storage. The only issue is that I don't even know why I had that there, but the only issue is that I can't exactly do that. I need to get bronze plates. So why is this? One thing I also want to get is the forge hammer because that will be very important. I don't want that. Okay. I also get a decent bit of diamonds, so that is awesome. Here's the macerator, which is a new thing into our collection. So yeah. I do need to connect it though. And it's also going to use a bit of steam, so it's probably best for me to not connect it right now. But I will in the future need to do that. So, what else? There's a rare treasure bag from Bombcraft, which I'm tempted to open, but also not really, because I don't want to, get random stuff that will be more clutter in my inventory. What else, what else, what else? So I got the macerator. I do need glass, but that... I mean, the glass is still useful because I do need the, steam extractor, but it also leads into the, solar panel. The simple solar boiler, which is still a useful passive system. I don't think that'll be the thing I'll be going for anyways, though. Because what I may do is, like, I may not use tree logs, but I may actually, turn it into, all of my coal into coke, and then basically put that in the EBFs. And that'll be my way. But first of all, I actually need to get to an EBF first, and that needs to process all of that. So, yeah. I'm nearly there. I only have 35 more. I mean, let's see. How bad would it be? I do there, there. Actually, let's put it there for symmetry. Okay, so it's actually supplying well. So something in the future I would like to, like, increases my steam output, which requires, specialized fluid stuff, which I don't know if there's anything better that I can really use at this point. I mean, there's steel, but I don't know. I think I'll be beyond, steam after that point. I'll be in LV, which is gonna be, pretty useful. I prefer to be in LV rather than, Steam, because then LV would actually make things so much easier, because I have machines to do my work rather than this. The one thing I actually want to do is actually make this look better. Like, what I found was a catwalk, which, requires steel, which is my only issue, but if I do have this, then I can practically make like a little catwalk area, then like put piping down here, and that was something that I thought of it as an idea. Rather than like having all of this be up here, I can also have it though, but pipes can be everywhere, so pipes down here, pipes up there, it would be a nice little design. Rather than, you know, I don't know what I was gonna do, so it's just some design. No. We'll have to figure that later, because, steel is not exactly a easy material to, go through. And, so yeah. I do not need grout anymore. I could also upgrade these chests to diamond, but I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. I don't think it'll be a good idea because I don't exactly have the materials. Um, I still would like to upgrade my bronze pickaxe to steel so then I can actually get my mining level up to obsidian and then turn the pickaxe head to obsidian so I don't, use steel. Actually, I want to look at enchanted wood. What was it? Um, it was like, here we, no, hold on. Not that. I'm like trying to look for the enchanted wood because I remember seeing something, that'd actually be pretty useful. Don't need that. Where is it? This is other variants of something I don't need. Hmm. These are variants. Where is it? Because I remember seeing something, like, thing about, a, way to get, like, a 10 modifier, it was like a 10 modifier, hammer. Or, like hammers, just stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out where that item is. Was it like magic? No, I was like trying to remember. 'Cause it's not enchanted earth, it's not that, it's not caps, it's not soil. Jesus, I'm like trying to remember it. It's like getting really annoying because I'm like trying to remember that like the enchanted wood or whatever it was called that like gives me more modifiers. And oh, I think that's it. Never mind. We'll do that later. I'll look into it later. We have more things. We have compressed fire clay. Now we need the fire bricks, which requires smelting. The GregTech New Horizons experience, everybody. Okay, so put that there, and just put those in there. You gotta love the GregTech New Horizons experience, everyone. Alright. So, that'll cook. Now, while I'm back to the original thought of the magic stuff, or enchanted, whatever it was called, I just need to see what it was. Like, I'm like trying to remember for the life of me, and it's not like it's like there, but not there exactly, and it's like slightly annoying me. Uh, magical? Yeah, there we go. Oh, of course, it's Thumbcraft. Uh, Silverwood, thaumium plates, bookshelves, great wood, and carmonite. But you get molten thaumium and carmonite fragments, and get that from forestry, can't process it. Well, it appears that I can get that from a bee. Hmm. That's something useful though, because I saw that magical wood, if I put this into here, this gives me modifiable. And say that will be very useful because modifiable gives me more, what was it? Modifiers. Which then say if I get like 8 modifiers using all those, then I can switch it out for something else, which then makes it better for me. You see how what I'm saying? Though I was not aware that this is Thaumcraft into the area of Thaumcraft, which I'm not too surprised, but it's something for the future. Since we're actually getting closer to dealing with Steam, I mean, dealing with the anvil stuff, so I can actually make the anvils, we will focus on doing that. So, screwdriver, got the hammer. So let's see, we need, what do we need? 2 plates. Wrong way. And then I need a file. There's a save files. Saw. Try not to hiccup. Very useful if I didn't hiccup. Break those 2. Put these 2 into bolts. I would like you to paste it in like that. And there we go, we have an anvil. Now we have the steam forge hammer, which requires more small bronze, which this is why I have this to make. Fire. Alright, so now I need bronze holes, which means I need to pull up my other hammer, because I'm not going to be able to use it with that. Yeah. And turn this into a hole. I do need a piston. And shabang. There we go. Another one to the collection. As I said, this is the point where we're gonna really start getting into progression. And here we begin. Also, I really love how quick this pickaxe is, and I'm glad I did not hold off on when I thought I was gonna be making stuff, so it's beautiful. I also probably want to pull out all the coal that I have, because I am burning through all of that coal, and that is not a good idea. Forge hammer. Now we just need steel. Now we're currently being bottlenecked by our current system because we're processing this through a furnace rather than a blast furnace or anything else. Because, I mean, we can make it through a blast furnace. It's also forge hammer, but that's what turning it back into fire clay. So, fire brick. So, no. Let's see. Let's see what else I can do. Diamonds. What is this? He's probably just telling me that I can use... I'm guessing this is diamond hammer? Burn the fuel for the extra bit of craziness. I'm presuming this is a diamond hammer. I don't know I don't know why it wants me. Oh wait, no, platinum. Platinum hammer. Oh wait, no, I'm being a dumbass. That says not platinum. Diamond hammer. Yeah, it is a diamond hammer. Buffoon. What is this? Iron guy, that's iron golem. Not that. That's clipboard. There's modifiers, which is really useful. I can actually add more modifiers to that pickaxe and then make it much better. I mean, right now I only have redstone and lapis. Though, I mean, that would be another thing I would add to the pickaxe. Though, not current plans. I mean, we do have the gold for it. Barrels is another thing we can do. We need books, which is in forestry. That's an extractor. I mean, the only thing is that I need a extractor for glue. Hmm. Of course, we always use a steam furnace, and then they also want us to use tin pipes, which is item pipes. But technically, we can start going into early automation. Like, if we switch this with the, what I want to do is get a, what was this? Liquid fueled. That requires steel, though. Issue is that, steel's kind of a bit, I don't have steel. So yeah, I don't really have any type of steel, so that's a bummer. Though, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to deal with it. I need this to process, and I think I may just... Well, I have tempted to make another, furnace. I guess, we just make, glass, because we're gonna need the glass. So first of all, we're gonna need sand, and we're gonna need, gravel for clay. We combine those two into making glass dust. And I'm gonna need you. I'm also gonna need another mortar. I'm also gonna need to put you into there. That's 21 flint. Let's just put out 21 for now, because we're, exact. Put that into glass dust. And then I put this next in line, wherever it is. There we go. And that's another thing I need to cook. Have you seen why this has been taking forever? I've just been bottlenecked. Like, some can actually be blast melted. The only issue is that some cannot, like this lapis ore. And that's one of the issues about this. I have. Also, that is, base lazurite. Okay. I'm not even sure if I even need lazurite, because this is kind of just blue dye. It's just blue dye at this point. What is this? Okay, then. Yeah. I mean, once... Actually, no, I don't need glass dust. I put that in a smelter. I forgot, I don't need to put that into, a furnace. I can put that into smeltery. It's the only way you can do it, actually. It is alloy smelter, but I mean... Not planned. Though this takes a while to cook. That's also... Got to pull that out. Anyways, I also made some seared stone. Decent bit of seared stone, so whoopee. Yeah, I have a stack and 12, so that should be able to help with extending this. If I want to, I can just start pushing this out to I'm right here, and then, have it big. Because I think the max is 7 by 7. So I could really do that if I really want to as well. And there you go. Pull this out. Okay, there you go. That's automated. And we just need this to go. We just need that to go. We need to do a lot of things. It's GregTech New Horizons. But I mean, once we do that, then that can make a extractor. Then we can then progress towards making books, which then we get into forestry, which would then also really help with our production of a work table, because we do need a work table, because like, I don't really want to deal with, I don't want to deal with, trying to make that type of stuff. I'm gonna make more buckets, actually, because that would be useful. I'll make one more. Even it out to, all my iron that I had left in my inventory. So once I got, I think it's like 6, which is that one right there. Which then I need a chisel. That's the only issue because it gives out clear glass and tinkers. But now I need a chisel, put this into base glass, and then to dunk. Now I can start making my thing that I need to do, the extractor. I'll also put chisel as a tool in here. Extractor requires glass, bronze, and piston. First of all, grab a piston. We're going to need a bit more bronze because we are going through as much bronze as we can. 6, so that's gonna be 14. Bam. First of all, we need one right there for hole. We need another one for piping. Then we need this and bang. Oh yeah, and then we need a bit more piping because we are literally... We only have one. It's not enough. Anyways, steam extractor. Another one to the party. Now, we can obviously compact this more by just pushing it together, I'd say. Oh, never mind. Maybe not, because we do need a exhaust port. Like, right there, exhaust, that's an exhaust, and then we connect that. And now we have steam. So we have an extractor, we have a forge hammer, should actually focus on utilizing this as plates, not then my hammer. So that's one thing I'm gonna get used to. The only issue is that forge hammers are slow. So that's also another thing I need to focus on. Anyways, book time. We need slime balls. Not in there, of course, because why would it not? One thing I would like to make is a slime farm from that slime island that's there, but I think it's illegal to actually try and get the slimes out. So that's a bummer. I'm trying to need to figure out how much this makes from a canner, compressor, where's fluid extractor? 144. I need a bucket. So it'd be 288. Then I need... That makes rubber dust. Shit. Oh, I see. I need rubber. I need fluid extractor, actually. And I can't do that because that's an LV machine. So, whoopee! I need the rubber dust anyway, so I'm just gonna pump that in there anyway, so... Once I do that, combine that with, yeah, sulfur, I make rubber. That would be the alloy smelter. Sulfur dust, and that makes rubber bars, and I put the rubber into the smeltery, and I can get to shut this up because I'm done. I can get to shut this up because I'm done with glass. And then bang, shabang. Only issue is I need to actually get buckets. The only issue is that requires 12 books. So, I wonder if there's something better I can do. No. That's actually pretty expensive, not gonna lie. Do I have sulfur? No, I never went to the nether, so I wouldn't have sulfur. Slight issue. Other thing in the roadblock. Another roadblock. And this is also like slowly going through, so that's gonna take a while. So, I think better is gonna be actually to focus on progression of foods. Because, we're currently in a predicament where we're not have that much food. Like, we only have eight purple drinks, and that's not renewable, and I don't know what's in it, so it gives me some debuffs. So yeah, it's not good to keep drinking that because I don't know what's in it. I am going to also make another chest. I'm going to sleep. And then we're gonna have to sort out our farming situation. I'm gonna let the mobs die out though, because I don't want to deal with the mobs. So first of all, put the chest right there. I'm going to dump out all this as my project stuff. I'm also gonna put that there. I'll put the rubber into the dusts. I do not need all this cobblestone. I do need to put this back in there. I don't know why I have two mortars, by the way. Put that in there, put that in there. These in there, this, pipes. Alright, it's food time. Now, here's a fun thing. Food, there's a lot of it. Issue. Just gonna make sure that's a witch. That's a creeper. Not fun stuff. I need to actually expand this farm out, so I can actually, make decent bits of food. I also think there is... Yeah, there's cooking for blockhead stuff, which is, really useful. So I think that's first things first I'll actually focus on is cooking for blockheads while I wait for these mobs to despawn, because I don't want to be having them casually come over saying, "Hey, how's it going, man? Blow up!" And then, oh, there goes all my stuff, now I have a giant hole, and too much of a hassle. So, let's focus on this. So, first of all, we're gonna need a cooking table, so that's wood planks, so we need, first of all, books. Back to square one. Books. I don't have enough food to adventure. I don't think there is. I would like to see surface. Of course, it's not wanting me to see surface because I need to be outside for that. Woohoo! In the danger. Alright. I don't think I have any villages in my vicinity, which is very unfortunate. That require, like, I don't want to, I need food to make the food. Very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. And I still need to... What else do I need? Gypsum, fire bricks, then brick furnace. Alright. So, at least I have steamed stuff, so that'll be something I need to look into. Uh... Hmm. Hmm. Man, I like this to be done already. So I won't be able to make it. I'm just gonna have to explore then. I think at that point I'm just gonna have to explore. I need a I need a forest. I mean, not a forest. I mean a village because I just cannot. I don't want to deal with making. I don't want to really go out to I can't even actually go to the Nether. I don't have obsidian. That's another thing. I don't even have the ability to go to the Nether because I don't have obsidian. And that's like again, I'm back to the same issue is that I cannot get obsidian without obsidian. I do need a lot of obsidian, but I need steel. Steel requires an EBF. EBF requires well, time right now. And also I would prefer to make it in a forestry thing, so I see an unfun red. I think this is safe. It is. So there is a node right there, so I don't want to be there when the node goes off to spawn zombies. Though now it's just time for the very long walk. What I may have to do is literally just probably kill mobs around in the area and just gather food. I didn't really grab much food as we on me as well, so very unfortunate. Oh yeah, and here's the great wood tree that I tried chopping down, just didn't because I didn't want to deal with chopping it down. So yeah, also one thing I'm going to do is collect, you know, these gardens because that is going to be important for my next couple steps. Also, I would like to also get that axe from that one quest line. There's like a axe that you can get which I think gives you infinite food. Healing axe or whatever it's called. I don't know. I never really got to that point. I never went to that point, so it'll be interesting. The only thing is now is that I actually have to get to finding village first, and as well as making food so I can actually not die. I mean, let me actually look at the axe quest line. That's water. I think it's farming, cooking. There we go. Leafy garden, stock, textile, tropical, nether. There's a lot of gardens which I can get, which I need. Which it also needs all of that as well, which then gives me the healing axe. Which, issue. I can't get all that stuff mostly because I think that is like. There's also a lot of stuff right there which is like, ugh. Oh, there's an unstable stable ingot as well as obsidian sticks. Hmm. That's LV. Huh. Okay. So I can do it that way for the quest line, or I can do it the other way and make it myself. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe. I'm just may make it manually if I can find a was it divinity sigil, which is like, it's like once I find that, then I can literally just do the activation part for the like with the ritual and all that, and then basically just I make an activated divinity sigil, and then just, there you go, unstable ingots, which is also another useful thing for me. One thing I also need to focus on is bees. I think that needs steel, so whoopee. There's too many things I need steel right now. Because obsidian needs steel. Other things need steel. Progression needs steel. There is so much. It's a bit insane. And here I am, walking for, I don't know, for a long time now, just trying to actually. It's the only issue about walking out this far to find a village is that I'm not going to be loading the chunks for my base, which will get the actual stuff done that I need to get done. So it's another issue. I do find stuff that I do may need though, so that is good to. I mean, it's still good for me in the end. So at least I'm winning something. So if I find this village, then I can actually just get and I can literally just get the things I need, the bookshelves, get out, and then whoopee. I just need that bookshelf. I just need the books. Make myself a bookshelf, make a forestry table, get the quest line. It would be awesome. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. The only issue is I need to find a goddamn village. And right now it's not doing too swell. So right now I've gone out a couple blocks and I've found nothing yet. I'm about to run into a desert. And it's good to fill up my map again though, because I do need that. Because I did lose my map when I changed operating systems when I. Oh, look, I moved over my world stuff. I moved over my world and like my save data and all that. Only thing I didn't move was my map. And that was a very important thing as well. So yeah, whoopee. But I guess I can get some gardens for Pam's over here. That's another thing I do need. So I guess it's still a win for me in the end, because I'm gonna need gardens. I need to make that for the quest line, as well as I'm still gonna need this to actually make food. Because every garden still gives me a random chance to drop stuff that I may use, and then practically utilize that, because, I mean, I need 8 of each. 8 of each. Then put that in there, because this will consume, I believe. Yep. And then I need firm tofu and silken tofu, which I don't know why, but I guess it is. And then I need actual, like, big meals, which is going to be another fun thing. And then, once I have all that, I get infinite food, I think. That's my guess. That's my hopes. The only issues now is that I actually need to get food in the first place. And to get all that stuff, I need to actually get all the gardens, and I also need to not die trying to find this village. Oh, bad potion. What is that? What is that? You know what? Let's figure out what this is. I'll get there one day. I only have slowness 2 for 5 seconds. Come on. There we go. And then this is also weird terrain generation right here. Like, this shouldn't happen. I mean, this may be a snowy desert? No, it's a hot desert. Usually, what happens in Minecraft world generation, this may be different in 1. Maybe different in 1.8, but what I know now, or like what I know in the current age, is that practically what happens is that that what developers do is that they set the world to have like what was it, heat maps. So what would happen is that ooh, stuff that I need. I think I also need a bit of skystone anyways, so let's hold on to this. So what will happen is that that there'd be hot zones, then there'd be cold zones. So think about like like sides of the spectrum. On the very left, you got hot. On the very right is cold. Hot cannot be right beside cold. In the middle is like the intermediate area. So if hot cannot be not right not to cold, then that means that there's gotta be a middle hot. And then, there's this and that and da 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 da. And it's basically just how that's a dungeon. I don't want to deal with that because I don't exactly have the armor. I only have a golden chest plate. That is not very strong. So, So now I just need to keep walking, and one day I'll find that village. Or I may just say screw it and go back the other direction and hope for the best. What I really also hope is I can find a chest that will actually give me the materials. Okay, that's Biomes of Plenty thing. Hoping that was a Pam's Harvest Craft thing that I do need. So I do need another Pam's thing, and I'm guessing it's in the snowy zone. It's ground garden. There's a nether garden as well, but I can't get to that right now because I'm not in the nether, so, you know. Or I could always just make it myself once I get the, divinity sigil. I think it's what it's called, I can't remember. You have jack shit in your chest, awesome. Oh, let me go look at here. Oh, 3 apple. So good, man. Just 3 apple. Yeah. Woohoo. 3 apple. Whoopee. Though, at least it's apples. I need food. I need health. I need, something that will actually keep replenishing my food. Cause, slight issue. I have, very lack of food, and I would like a forestry table. Only issue is that, I also need some other things as well. I should be doing food right now, but it is what it is. It'll buffer out. Though I have to walk 10,000 miles to find this forest. Not forest, um, I'm like forgetting the name now. What was it? I'm forgetting it. Village. Village. Though I'm finding witch huts and nothing else really. I mean, it's still useful. Though, please, please, I want village. Village, please. I need bookshelves for forestry stuff. Man, like, the thing is that I went out a bit and I found a village in another world. But now I'm in this one, and it's like, oh yes, let me get a jack nor shit for villages. I wouldn't be too surprised that on my previous like my other map that I had before I lost that one, that there was a village. I wouldn't be too surprised. 'Cause I would expect that would be what happened. And I'm too lazy to look at previous recordings, or I just don't care enough to look at the map. I mean, I still need to explore it anyway, so yeah. So, I mean, in the end, I'm gonna need to explore. Only thing is now there's the unfortunate bit which I need to actually keep walking very far in hopes that I can actually find something. And it's currently being very fruitless. There's lignite. There's a lignite coal vein all the way out here. I don't know why would I be out here, but I mean, hey, look, lignite. A raspberry bush. Oh, man. Oh, hello? Okay, there we go. Village! Village! Oh, hallelujah. My efforts were not in vain. Bellers, we win. Oh yeah, and there's some smeltery stuff over there as well. Cause I was just thinking I was doing of like, it's just stealing a smeltery just so I can also get the materials for that. But, anyways, it is what it is. I found a village. And I'm getting very debuffed right now because of this potion. But I want to see what this is, so, yeah. Oh, what do we have? Slotus 2. What is this? Ah, yes. Crazy. Witch hut. Anyways, village, here you are! Finally. Anyways, now, nothing. That's usually nothing. This is not a library. That's another village right there, huh? I mean, I do need carrots. That is one thing I do need carrots because I'm gonna need to also need to grow that. Um, this is also an area which I need the bookshelves. Hallelujah. I would like to get the whole bookshelf and not waste more wood and other resources because it's not gonna be wood for this. It's GregTech New Horizons, it's not wood anymore. But it is what it is. I still won. I still got books. I may also maybe get a Tinker's Hut as well. I don't know, maybe. I just need to sleep. Sleep. There we go. Once I get everything from here, I'm gonna go back to home, and then I'm going to progress heavily on forestry table. I'm also gonna hopefully get something good from here. Here's the forestry house. Here's also a thaumaturgist with broken ladders. First of all, free piston. Uh, nothing really too crazy. I'm gonna grab the obsidian though. So give me something closer to obsidianite. Stone, copper, stone. Don't care about you. Um, not really anything crazy. What I would like is actually a better version of the tool station. That would be awesome. I would love that. And here is another area. So this is Tinker's Construct, Smeltery Book, which I don't need. So this is like, this is just average smeltery stuff. Like nothing important. I don't know why I need to use my sword for that, but this is a torn page for witchery, which gives me observations, gives me extra stuff that I can use. Witches, brewing. Let's see, symbology, collecting fumes, conjuration and fetishes, observations of immortal, which is what all it goes into. So yeah. And another book, Materials in You, Mining Smelting. Ah, beautiful. What? That's a interesting thing. Wool of bat and tongue of dog. I would like to get into witchering with GregTech New Horizons, so, it's still gonna be useful. Uh, hmm. Now I just gotta find whatever else there is here, and then just, you know, collect all that I can, because I'm probably never gonna come back to this village again. Oh, I'm like running out of things now. I'm running out of storage. Um, let's see. This is a big house full of nothing. Actually, I had something. This is another Tinker's thing. Nothing good. Nothing good. This I would like to also get. Let's see, thorns, tin wire, chrome dust, iron minecart wheels, tin spring, rubber tree sapling, bronze sword, bronze broadsword, and iron ingots. I guess the only thing is iron ingots that's good from that. Everything else was kind of trash. There is a railcraft building, so I'll look at that as well. On the piston, so rails and such. Flying machine, hobbyist steam engine. Well, that's that of this area. Oh, there's another. This is a big village. Like, I was not expecting this big of a village. Wading boots, why not? Grab the magnesium. Okay, just grab wading, because why not? It's some type of armor. Oh, there's some Pam stuff here. I don't exactly have the storage, and I'm hoping that I got all of the gardens that really gives me those, so I have to deal without it, I guess. Now, here is another area. Please be something good as well. Bookshelves I need. I need bookshelves, man. Um, I'm just gonna use the sky stone. Like, I was thinking of holding off, but it's like, if I really do need sky stone, then I'll look out for it. I know the location. That's a creeper that I heard. Oh, good luck to that individual that took that hit. At least it wasn't me. Big house of uselessness. That's useless. Buildcraft stuff, which not really useful. Useless, useless. That's a church. Oh wait, this is not a church. Oh, oh, Domnomicon. Just casually here. Awesome. Well, beautiful. I'm gonna grab knowledge fragments, because those are useful. Well, hey, Domnomicon. Do need to get the Thaumcraft. Books. For me. Thank you and please. Um, this is another. Nothing important. Useless. This is another thing. Copper, silver, knowledge note. I guess so. I kinda really don't need silver nor copper. I have a lot, so you know. Oh, what is this? Witch house. And another area. This is useful. Take the diamonds. Ooh, coal coat. I'm gonna have to let go of my skystone for that. Now, time to go home. This is gonna be a bit of a journey because I've walked away, walls away. Though, I have the things that I need. I have the books. I have a decent amount of books actually. I may have left some books over at some areas, but it is what it is. I'm 2,000 blocks away, and now I need to walk a long way. I'm actually just gonna start running a bit, cause or should I? Maybe, probably not for the best, cause it's like kind of very far. Hmm. I forget how much hunger is not gained from base foods. Like a carrot would be like, oh no, 2, I think. I don't know. It's a bit, but not too much. Pretty decent. Anyways, I just need to go quickly to home. I'm glad I did get the sleeping bag because this actually is very useful. Because now I can literally just, get back to home without worrying about, you know, night and all the mobs. Alright. Speaking of night, I'm going to need to actually sleep. 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 There we go. Alright. Now it's time for a slight journey. I like try to go as quick as possible without running out of hunger, but I want to get to the house. I want to get to the base. And then sooner or later I'll get there. I'll get my materials, my cooked fire bricks, my forestry table, my I don't know, brick blast furnace. And then I need to focus on food after that. Oh, that's a direwolf. I forget they spawn in these parts. Uh-oh. I forget that direwolves spawn in these parts. Oh. Oh, hold on a moment. Get out of here. Now time to run back. Or attempt to, because of my slowness too. Alright, there we go. Then there is the desert. Here's a great wood tree. Here is... I don't really care at this point. I need to get home. Home! I want to go home! Please! Just let me get there, quick, please. Please and thank you. Oh, Oh, very unfortunate. Alright. All of this is kind of bad now. I have to walk. Because all the food in there literally gives me no hunger whatsoever. Not as bad as what, like, Blightfall is, but it's still unfun at times. And this is the unfun part. Now I have to walk all the way back. At least it's only 1,000 blocks. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. I can see the gritwood tree that's over there. Oh, over there. One day I'll get there. Hold on a moment. Alright. Once I get back to the base, I'm going to make that brick blast furnace, and then I'm going to also dump all of my materials because I have too much stuff. And then also just, finally get to the point of what I've been meaning to do for the longest time. Ow. Not cool, man. Not cool. One day I'll get there. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Go. Not go into the bushes. Please, man. Not cool. Not cool, man. The bushes are very unfortunate. Alright, now I need to figure out where I am. Oh, I'm like very close, but not so close. Man, dude. I just need to get there to the base. No. I. Oh yeah, I forgot about the barley. Forget that barley even exists sometimes, because it's like the same thing as wheat. And it's just kind of, you know, useless, because it's just the same recipe as wheat. It is wheat. So there's no point of having barley, because it does the same thing. It is the same thing, and it doesn't really do anything else. So, you know. Alright, it's also one point, don't mind the skeleton. Oh yeah, since it's also older, Minecraft, then that means I'm gonna have to deal with, research, Thumbcraft, I believe. So that would be research utilizing points. Which, I don't like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I think it's actually pretty neat, the system. But it also means that I'm gonna have to figure out about, getting, research points. And that's gonna take a while. like this entire journey from here to, you know, from that village and then all the way back to that village. I think it took like over an hour. That's how long it took. Look at that. That's a very familiar location here. Hallelujah. I also realized that I'm like slowly losing energy right now because I didn't sleep the day before, and then I slept really early yesterday, and now I am dealing with waking up really early in the morning. So it's like getting into this weird point of tiredness, I guess. And it's anyways, it's a good idea to sleep early anyways, because I do have college tomorrow. I mean, it's only 9 though, so I mean, I could go on, keep going on for like another hour or two. Well, there's always could just be a, you know, a smaller stream than normal. We got big things done though. I just need to get to the base. I'm almost there, man. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. All right, this. We don't need these books. So I don't need that. I don't need these because I practically can't eat them. I don't even know why I have this in here. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, I don't know, just add some food in there so I can actually gain hunger back. Alright. So, while I'm also here, I'm rendering this now, so this should be almost done. Almost there. Um, we're going to now do bookshelf, which requires wood planks. I don't want to do it that way, so we're going to be doing the compressor way. It's mortar, oak logs. I do need logs. Man, it's always gotta be something. Oh, I can't fix these. Okay. So. Look. Alright. So now I have that. I'm going to go to the, not the extractor, the compressor. And that will practically make planks, I believe. I just need a bookshelf. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, man. And steaks. It isn't the best filling stuff, but at least it's something. I just need hunger. I just need to fill up my hunger before I actually do things. Alright. Oh, speed. That's actually really useful. Really, really useful. Alright, so I should be able to have, or not, two. I hope that I have enough for one. Is everything good? Broad particle factor. Look at the open GI and see the list. You can see the list. See the list of all inventories, that particular atom, and the location of the inventories. Hmm. And the Akashaic Tome. One book to rule them all! Woo! Woo! I need planks! Please, man! Plank! Oh yeah, and then I also just put this obsidian here. I mean, do we have steel? We have a steel. Let's put that in there. Let's try and make obsidianite. Let's just see. And then zinc. And then I just macerate this, I think. Macerate this, gives crushed zinc, and then I also probably need to actually pull out some coal. I do need to start turning these on if I really want to start making steam. Because I'm about to run out. We're almost there. Hold on, one more. There we go. Whoopee. Alright, so. We make a bookshelf. Then we gotta get some iron. Not hiccup. So then I need wrench, hammer, file, saw. Now this, 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 and then we're gonna need, I'm out of sprint, I'm out of speed, and then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll also go to my fluid storage. But I've realized that I need another thing of gravel, 'cause it's two. Not one. Of course, why would we one? Why would we one? Can't make things easy. Can't make things easy. Always gotta have something. Okay. Bam. Now we have a work table. This'll make things so much easier. Woohoo. Yippee-yay-yay. Bam. Now we have this there. We just gotta 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't need that. I'm going to need to actually get this in here. Stone, quartz, clay, you know, the whole 9 yards. Because we're actually getting close to making the brick blast furnace. I just need the forestry table to actually make things that I need. Okay, grab all that. You are actually almost done. Which is really good news for me. Because that means I don't need to worry about waiting no more. I just realized it took him 2 hours just making the materials for this. Calcite? Shit, I need calcite. Oh, calcite. Pain in my ass. Calcite. Do I have dust for calcite? I do have dust for calcite. Beauteous. That's really taking its time, huh? I could pick another work table if I want to. So that's actually good to know because work tables are pretty useful when making early circuitry. Okay, now that's done. We're gonna have to go through the merry-go-round of that when we get to smelting all that. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're so close, man. We just need the fire brick. We're almost there. I'm like, we can just taste it. We can taste it. We're so close. Oh, we're so close. One day we'll make it. One day. Now let's see. I can. There's something else I can do though. Right. I'm gonna just put this in the hammer. No point in to macerate it because it's really not gonna give me anything else. And then just throw the entire thing of impure zinc into the cauldron. Gives me zinc. And then I just put this into here. Can make 1 ingot of obsidian. So let's see how much obsidian I can make for all of that. It's most likely at least a ingot. But theoretically, if I can make at least a face, so that's 8 nuggets. You gotta be kidding me. You, dude. Come on, man. All that for 8 nuggets? Not even 1 ingot, man. I would have thought that I would have had at least an ingot. Not even that. Dude. Not cool, man. Oh, of course that needs steel. Awesome. See, hey, I can use this to make a recipe, make all my foods for that. Never mind. It's just steel. What's a fridge? Iron? Okay, at least that isn't steel. Now I'll just put the zinc into there. Because... Actually, let me go grab the, coal. But, let me just go put the zinc into the smelter. I'm gonna need it anyways. Dude. Not cool, man. I would have been so close of making actual progression with blockheads. But that's locked behind the brick blast furnace. All my homies hate the brick blast furnace progression. It's not like the one that takes annoyingly long time to make and then proceeds to take forever to make a single steel. 4 minutes for one steel. 4 minutes for one steel. It's so awesome. So cool. It may be the greatest thing ever. So great. Yeah, so great. Awesome. Yeah. No. There's also a slime chunk I just realized it says on there. And I think that's actually pretty funny. If I go down deep enough, I will literally have slime spawn. Alright. Now. 17. So close, yet so far. You know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna start making it. Like, at this point, I'm just don't want to wait to get all of it at once. I'm just gonna make it, and it should be, all the 17 should be processed at that point. Alright. Now here's the fun part. This is where it really begins. This is like how we are making this entire thing. This is what it is. I probably is the best idea that I actually started doing it this way because, this would take a while for me to make all this. Because look how slow this is. I could make more water buckets and make this go faster. I'm out of clay dust. You gotta be kidding me. I need 36. Of course, just my luck. Alright. 2 stacks of clay. I do need stone to make two, I mean, how quick is a, macerator at this point? Okay. Decently fast. But obviously, I can do it faster. I mean, like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I can take my time doing this. Bam. And if I'm over here, I go back. Guess what? Not even done. I mean, a test is technically duplicating my outputs. So, I guess it is still useful. Because at least it's now making me 2 stacks, or like, 32 clay dust rather than 16 from a, what was it? Crusher. Not crusher, what is it? Mortar. This is the crusher. Or macerator, as it's what's actually called, but it's still the same thing. So now if I wait for this, I should check, the other. So I think that should be done by that point. Yeah, see, man? I knew it would be done. Now I just gotta wait for this to finish. Gotta wait for this to finish. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I have 48 clay dust. This should be more than enough for me to finish this. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. You just need to go through all this. And once I make everything and a bit extra, because I really don't care about making extras, because that would be still pretty useful if I have extras, because I have to make multiple of these. Reminder, I only have, this is only base amount for the original part. I need multiple of these. That's how fucked we are. There we go, 41. Now we just need the blast furnace. And then we're done. We're done. We got a brick blast furnace. That's it. We're here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Did I even make it? I don't even know if I even made it. Thought I said I had 4. What happened to my brick blast furnaces then? I guess I didn't make them? I think that'll be good enough. Perfect. Beauteous. Now I just need to make enough for more brick blast furnaces. Ah, I swear. We're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. I should not do it that way. Do it this way, because it's not faster, but it's more resource efficient. See? So that's 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, so 21. Because I would have to do, 21 of those, like 21 plates would be, 42. Rather than this way, which is a 3 to 2, so I mean, it's still pretty useful. You get like 0.5 more in general resources, 0.5 iron plate per 3 iron ingots. There we go. Got the wrench. It's time. There we go. I was gonna use this for my, early steel area, but for now, I just need that should be it. Now. So. Here we go. We get a stack of iron, get 2 stacks of coal, and we're only gonna get practically a thing of steel. What is the structure? Yeah, 1, 2, say I put this one, yeah, first layer is that, layer 2. Oh. Be that then. There we go. It's done. Brick blast furnace, everyone. That took way too long. Dude, that took way too long. Look. All I gotta say is that here we are. Beginnings of our steel production. Once we make a steel pickaxe, we can then get obsidian. And then we set this pickaxe to be obsidianite once we get enough obsidian and steel. And then practically, once we get enough obsidianite to make the upgraded thing. Actually, let's make that, dude, let's do that now. We're literally at the point of the tipping point. Right, okay. Oh, so nice. 360 seconds. 4 minutes. This is gonna take a while. But we did it. We did it. We're here. Oh, hallelujah. We need 8 steel ingots for the quest book. Though, we're gonna focus on upgrading the tool station. I don't know why it doesn't show, but you know, this... Or just don't show on the thing. Make blank maze or ore app? 3D print. Huh? Alright then. Well, I'm just getting pretty tired at this point. I think I'm going to literally just... What I'll probably do is just, like, I don't know, deal with resource management. I do probably want to get more resources and process more things, so that's what I may do in the future. And then literally just also progress to the point where I can... Like, I don't know. I'm... I'm tempted to wait just so I can get a pickaxe head for this, and then basically upgrade my bronze to steel, and then upgrade that to get obsidian. And then, you know... Let's see. Grabbing that as well. I'll also grab that. Got the seared stone. Bam, put that in there. I guess also put that in there. Oh yeah, I'm still boiling things because it's, you know, even if I run out of fuel, it'll still cook. Uh, I'm gonna have to tempt that out for a moment. I hate to, but it's not gonna get anything. Not gonna get anything out of that. How much I hate to lose that, I'm not gonna get anything out of that. Getting jack no shit. Though. Hmm. Oh, that's why, because it wants me to cut that in a piece. Let me grab that. What I may do is literally just destroy the rest of the lava that's down there. I just gotta wait for this to turn into steel. Come on, man. We're almost there. 4 more seconds. And then I should be almost there. 3, 2. There we go. The first steel ever made from the brick blast furnace. And right into the smelter it goes. I would like to grab the obsidian back, but I'll have to do that later when I actually get obsidian. I'm gonna focus on getting the pickaxe upgraded though first. And that's first gonna need to actually upgrade this to its max durability. I'm gonna need for this to melt. Melt, I say. And then turn this into a pickaxe head. And then I'll need enough for a plate head. Enough for a hammer head. And probably for a pickaxe head as well. Though, I don't know. Maybe. Come on, man. We're almost there. We're so close. So yeah, this is now going to be cooking. So this is going to be cooking for a while. This is going to be going. I don't think I have anything on those. I'm going to need to actually add more hoppers to that so I can automate that, some semi-automate. Automatically input it into the system, basically. I don't know why the tool station needs to be cut like this for the recipe to go, but I don't know. I don't really care. Don't question it. I got the steel pickaxe head. Level 4 redstone. Now once I mine a bit, I should be able to get the mining level upgrade. To obsidian. And then I basically add that. More steel from the brick blast furnaces. It'll probably take more than 4 minutes for me to actually mine all that. And then that'll be it. I've reached my goal. Getting a hammer. For so long. But first, alright. I'm gonna need to mine a bit so I can actually get this leveled up. Because I think I just need to mine a bit for this to actually discover that it's actually going to need to level up, so. This really does have 100? Come on, man. Level up. Level up mining level. I know you can do it. Come on. Come on, man. You can level up my mining level. I know you can do it. Dude. Don't tell me I need to wait for another level up to occur for this mining level to go up. Because I would be not too happy about that. Come on, man. Please. Level up. Level up. Dude. Please, man. Please. You know what? Screw this. I'm too tired for this. I'm going to end it here. I'm too lazy to go through all of my, general stuff, so yada yada yada. Da 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 da, follow, subscribe, yap yap yap.